Welcome to Madden 19. If this is your first day playing, for those guys I got on Christmas, this is the video for you. The first thing you should do when you start MUT. So actually, when you very first time you click A to open MUT, it's going to take you straight into solo challenge. Now I was having struggle trying to find it. I don't know. Actually, maybe it's training camp. I don't honestly know. It's somewhere. It should be for me at the very end. I can't remember. Maybe it was Gatorade and I'm just forgetting about it. It might be Gatorade. But what it's going to do is it's going to give you a couple of free players, very low overall players. I think like a high gold and like 80 overall or something like that, just to get you started. Now also, I believe, depending on which one you purchased or which one you got for Christmas, you can get packs. I think if you get the Hall of Fame, I can't remember, Hall of Fame edition or whatever it's called this year. I think it's a Hall of Fame edition. You can also get packs via that. So for those guys that got that, go ahead and rip those open. Don't get high expectations on that. But after you've gone through and completed those solo challenges, I actually recommend you stay in solo challenges for a little bit and you go into the rookie gauntlet. The rookie gauntlet is not easy. Let me see if I've already completed it, but it's going to be very challenging, especially these gauntlet games. These games are going to put you through hell and high water. They're full games in which you must complete certain objectives to win, pretty much. You got to win the game and you got to complete all of these objectives. You can't see them right here, so I'm going to show you in the veteran gauntlet. This will give you an idea of what to expect. They're not very easy, and luckily they're only the last 5. I think they're 4-minute quarters, but bam. Pass for 100 yards in the game, you have to do that. You have to run for 50 yards. You cannot allow the opponent to, or allow the computer to get more than 150 yards, and you must keep them to 13 points or less. And you've got to score 14 points in the entire game, and it just gets more difficult as you won't be able to see because I didn't include this, but it gets more difficult as it goes on. Luckily, the overall is a 90 overall, not like 99 overall, but it's going to be complete suicide when I get to it. So look up some money plays if you guys are struggling with that as well. There's plenty out there. In fact, I think I have one. If I can find it, I'll post it down below in the description as well. But start in those two things. Get into the rookie gauntlet now. Veterans gauntlet, I believe you must be level 40. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure you gotta be a certain level. As you can see with Legend Gauntlet, you gotta be level 60. Now, that's also another thing I'd recommend is get into solo battles. Continuing on solo challenges, hop into solo battles. Again, find a money play. Let me tell you, the best money play right now for offense against the CPU or the computer is Levels Sale out of, I think, Tripstident has it, probably not. Gun Tray has it. You guys can check out my website if you're looking for an ebook, meistermadden.com, for that play in particular. I believe it's Levels Sale. There's a bunch of different plays out there, but anyways, you're going to notice these aren't super high overall, 85, 80, 87, 73. These are all very doable, and if you guys manage the clock and spam level sell again and again and again, it's going to suck, but just trust me on this one. Then it's going to be pretty easy to win. You can get 150,000 coins if you reach Ultimate, which you'll notice right here you need 250,000 points. Now points, there's a lot that goes into it based on how well you perform, how many yards you get, points you get, how little amount of yardage you keep your opponent to, or how many little points you keep your opponent to. Pretty much play perfect defense and perfect offense and you'll be fantastic. Let's see. This is pretty much going to be breaking down everything. Now, one thing that I'd like to point out, the MUT Master, who's MUT Master this year? Ryan Shazier. Last year, he got a back injury, which kept him out for the season and kept him out for this season as well, but they made him the MUT Master. Now, in order to complete those MUT Masters, it's going to take you at least 25 days. Now, the reason I say 25 days is because you have to complete 25 daily objectives. Now, you come over here to your very first objective, which is, second, I guess, which is daily, and it changes depending on your level. You have to win one game. Now, this can be including your solo battles, and as well as season solo challenges, etc., etc. You have to at least complete 2 of those, or even a season game, draft, whatever kind of mode you play. Complete a set, pretty easy. If you have a bunch of silver players just lying around, and pretty much a waste, throw them into a silver token. You can throw that silver token into a playbook and pretty much just recycle that way. And then purchase a pack. Purchase a pack from the store. You can go over to the Ultimate Team store, and browse the store. You're going to go over to players, and then over very far end of it, you'll notice you can get a player. Now, This get a player can actually be pretty glitchy. We're gonna open one right now. I'm just curious to see if I can actually pull anything half decent out of this. Sometimes I've pulled an elite. Most times you could pull a silver, sometimes a gold, like that for instance. Now you just make profit. You can probably sell that guy for about 1,200 coins, which I'm actually gonna do right now because I have no use for him. There is also a new thing this year that was introduced. Contracts, thank you EA, thank you for listening to us once, are gone. Hallelujah! Contracts are gone. They are out of here. Now we have something new called training points. For those guys that are not so new to Madden, I played MUT last year, you could use training points to upgrade your players. Now it's different this year. It's very different actually. Last year you could quick sell your players for coins. This year you can quick sell them only for training points. Training points, let's see if I got a player that has, I've upgraded. I think I have Tyreek Hill. Where are you, buddy? Yeah, that works. Randy Moss, for example. Randy Moss, I powered up from a 98, from like a 78 overall, all the way up to 92. That is via training points. I'm gonna see if I can't get into. We'll get into upgrade. There we go. So you guys can get a little bit of a visual. So you'll notice he has several different tiers. Tier 1 through tier 9, tier 8, I believe, require all sorts of training points. When you get to a certain tier, some cards will require that you purchase a actual version of the player. For example, Randy Moss at tier 9 required his 91 overall player to be put in there. Now if you look at the top right of the screen, you'll notice that it says training. That is the balance that you have training points. Right now they have a little bit of a special thing called snow. Snow's just allowing you to get presents, but by the time you guys get this game, it's gonna be done. It's gonna be too late. So don't worry about snow. As far as that goes, that's training. Coins are your, trying to think of the word. They're what let you purchase stuff on the auction now. So now EA's gotten a little more, much more stingy, I would say. Not a little more, a lot more in just past year. You can use coins to buy stuff out of the shop. Excuse me, out of the shop. But you notice you have very few packs, and these packs, these 2 packs right here are going to be worth your coin. This pack not worth 28,000. Not worth it. No, not at all. The snowy pack not worth it. Now if we go to Zero Chill again, a lot of it is points, which kind of sucks for us grinders because then we're very limited. You can get snow via completing a solo challenge, but again, that doesn't apply to you guys. So as far as that is concerned, that is all coins, training points, solo challenges laid aside. Now hopping into MUT Master Shazier, there is a lot to do, and I'm still working on it. You notice you have all these objectives. Score touchdown, that's easy. You'll probably do that in your first solo challenge. At least I think you should. You win 20 games with a team that is less than a 70 overall, less than an 80, greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to 85. 25. Now if you have no life and you're going to sit down and play Madden 24/7 for 25 days straight without sleeping, then you can probably complete MUT Master Shazier in 25 days. But that's not realistic. 25 daily objectives is pretty easy to complete. 40,000, 80,000 pass yards. You can still see I'm working on this. I'm working on that. The rushing yards are going to take you a long time. That's the reason they're so small compared to passing yards. It takes forever. Rushing touchdowns, you have to intercept passes. Now this can be done with the computer or user lurks. Now what I mean by user lurk, for those guys that are brand new to Madden, is when you're controlling a player, for example, most people control their middle linebackers, is picking off yourself. That's a user lurk. Now CPU can pick it and that'll count towards his passes as well. Tackles, as far as I know, they are all inclusive. That includes CPU tackles, etc., etc. Forced fumbles, etc. All these are included. Sacks, unique solos. Now this one right here is going to take you a long time to do. That is why I'm saying if you have no life, then by all means go ahead and do it. But if you do have a life like myself, it's going to take you a little bit of time. So be sure you guys hit that grind hard, and then from here on, multiplayer games, this is going to take a while. Again, 125 games. Yeah, it's going to take a long time. Now, these are all included together. Like, every single one of these solos, like 40, 80, 100, 60, 240, these all go towards the completing the 500 unique solos. It's not like completing it on an individual basis, like, okay, complete 20, okay, now you're gonna have to restart, complete 80. No. And they all go towards each other, so don't worry too much about that. Then also you can go to MUT Master stats. When you have the MUT Master Ryan Chazier, you will get something called a MUT Master token or something similar to that. Let's see if I actually have one that I can show you guys. My MUT Master Ryan Chazier right now, I think is like 86, 80 something. Yeah, 86 overall. He doesn't even have any chemistries. I don't think I have any tokens to put on him. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Okay. Well, anyways, I guess I don't. But you can see right there, you have the MUT Master upgrade token. And when we go back into those MUT Master stats, that is how you get the MUT Master upgrade tokens to complete it. Now, also through completion, you will get other tokens that just change his appearance on the card, which is also required. It's to me, it's stupid as well. You're not alone to upgrade what he looks like. Woohoo! Who cares? I'd rather get tokens to upgrade directly to his overall. But you can get him all the way to 95 once he is fully completed and kimmed out. I've seen people kim him out to like 98 overall. Now, there are different chemistries this year as well. There are, unfortunately, I can't really show you guys with this, but I can show you with Randy Moss that there are red chemistries. Now, you guys are probably, for those that have played Madden Ultimate Team, you're aware of things like Never Stumble, Playmaker. There's a couple new ones that are, yeah, I don't know what I think about them yet. Like I think it's deep route running and then elite route running. Let's go ahead and show you guys real fast. Bam, here's your red, can't even speak today. Red chemistries. Deep route running, I'm not going to go into this, but there's the regular ones like Energize, if you fake out a player, or if you truck somebody, you get your energy back. Playmaker, Return Man, those are all, they've been in the game. The new ones, deep route running and elite route running. Elite and deep, they are completely different. Do your research, ask some streamers. You can ask me as well. I'm more than willing to answer you guys for the difference between deep and elite. The only thing is, it's just different route combos that you get on the field. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can go into a whole video explaining that. Then obviously you have physical. This is all different. You have a whole bunch of stuff here. Then you obviously have the regular ones like pass rush, zone run, etc., etc. There's a couple new ones this year as well. You can all go check that out yourselves, as that can be very, very detailed. There's a lot into that. But anyways, this video has been long enough. For those guys that are brand new to the channel, if this is your first time ever watching it, what I do here is I post a lot of Madden tips. Now, the Madden tips are destroying the meta. This is what this channel is built for, to help you guys beat the current meta. What I mean by meta is popular plays such as halfback wheel, nickel 3-3-5 odd. You will hear and you will see that, I can promise you. Trying to think of some other thing like pinch dog 2 press. You guys that played Madden 18, you know about pinch dog 2 press. It's back. It's back. Luckily, it's a little different this year. Thank you. But fake screen wheel. You guys, you may or may not know about that if you've been watching. Stopping all these fast quarterbacks, like for example Michael Vick. That's pretty much what this channel is all about. Breaking down the meta defense, the popular defenses, the popular offensive plays, and how you guys can stop them. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas and a fantastic New Year's, and we will see you guys in 2019. Again, check down below in the description, meisterman.com. Last day, this is the last day all my ebooks are on sale. So we will see you guys until next time. This has been T Meister. Get in the lab. See ya.